Hey gang, how y'all doing? It is March 30th, 2020, and we are just 480 days away from the opening ceremony of the Olympic Summer Games in Tokyo. Are you excited? I know I am. Sort of. But anyways, I am on day 15 of my self-imposed quarantine. Actually, not self-imposed. It's because the government told me to do that. Actually, it's going to be another month. That's going to be rough. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. How are you keeping busy? I'll tell you how I'm keeping busy. I've been stripping cable and turning it into the copper wire. And I've also been stripping some coax. Like that. And coming up with this stuff. This is about 2 kilos there. Well, about 1 kilo. Anyways, and I come up with all different other pieces. This is like an insulator thing, copper wire. These are regular shaped pieces of the coax copper. There's just shreds I get laying around. Here's what I do with most of it. This is what I get from like plugs and stuff. You know, normal copper wire. You know, this stuff. But anyways, what I've been doing with this, I'm actually trying to do a big ball of copper wire. I want to try to get this as big as like a softball. That would probably weigh like 2 kilos, just a copper wire. Wouldn't that be kind of neat? So I've been doing that, and I've also been playing my copper colored guitar. And what I do is I've been picking up the guitar just about every day. Stripping wire, though, I only do that like every couple days because it gets your hands all messed up. But I got this special tool to help me out from TNT Tools. All different thicknesses of, I don't know if you can see, that there are little blades inside of these holes. Okay? And then you just strip the wire through and the copper wire comes right out. Just like, whoop, right out. And then I've been just doing stuff with it. And it's probably worth about $1 an ounce or so. This is what an ounce looks like. That somebody made into a little round with about $1 or $2. Some people sell these for up to $4. Anyway, it's just copper. What I like to do is like build a foundry. Like this is how I like to spend my retirement. Get a big foundry that's run on gas or electricity, and you melt copper or maybe even silver in it, and you make ingots and bars and coins and stuff. And it's just fun and therapeutic. So as far as the Olympics, oopsie daisy. It's been postponed, not by a year, but by 364 days. It's going to open on a Friday night and end on Sunday night, as usual, and everything happens for a reason. I don't think God wanted the Olympic closing ceremonies to end on the anniversary of the annihilation of the people of Hiroshima, which was what it was going to be. The Olympics were supposed to end on August 9th, which is the anniversary of the bombing, of Nagasaki, not Hiroshima. No, I'm getting confused. Yeah, it was August 6th that we bombed Hiroshima. August 9th, it was Nagasaki. Now I'm going to have to Google this. I'd almost pause and Google it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm pretty sure it's Hiroshima. I don't even want to... Yeah, Hiroshima was the 6th. Okay, that's it. And it was going to end on the 9th, okay, which had been the bombing of Nagasaki. So now they're going to end the Olympics on the 8th, and it's not the anniversary of bombing of Nagasaki, so they may mention it, but it won't be on everybody's mind, you know what I mean? Because that day is like 9/11 Hiroshima is a bigger date in Japan, but I'm sure the bombing of Nagasaki is too. Come on. Your country got nuked twice. That's crazy. But anyways, let's try not to dwell on such horrible things. I mean, we're all home for 2 weeks, and we're going to get out of this. And maybe tens of thousands will have died. Who knows? But it's not like a nuclear war, right? You know, can you imagine if we'd be hunkered down right now with nuclear fallout or some shit like that? I'm sorry I said that bad word, but could you imagine? We are lucky, okay? This symbol right here on this headband, that means victory in Japanese. Victory. And we're going to have victory over this virus, okay? Back to the task at hand. This was my schedule. I don't know if I ever really kind of showed you what my schedule was going to be. But it's all going to be the same, except for opening ceremonies being the 24th. That's going to be the 23rd. And the Olympics are going to end, closing ceremonies on the 8th, not the 9th. See, there's Hiroshima on the 6th. Okay, Nagasaki was on the 9th. All right, so the way it's all going to start out is I'm going to leave Chicago probably around the 20th, check into my hotel on the 21st, have an off day or two, just in case if, plane gets delayed or whatever, I don't miss opening ceremonies on the 24th. There's also free archery that day, it says. Anybody who wants to show up could show up. It's a free event. The next day I have tickets to volleyball. Then the next day is a double day, which is bad. Taekwondo in Tokyo in the morning. And then Sapporo, Japan, northern Japan, a football game. Men's football. And I got a place to stay one night up in Sapporo. I'm going to have to change that reservation. Then I fly back to Tokyo for 3-on-3 basketball. Boring. Who knows? We'll see how that goes. I'll be in Olympic Park. I'll make a fun of it. All right, then the next day I have table tennis in the morning in Tokyo. But then I got to be in Miyagi, Japan, which is central Japan, at 5 o'clock for women's football. And that could be with Team USA playing. So who knows? We'll see. Next day I got to be back in Japan for cycling at the Mount Fuji Raceway, the Formula One Raceway. That night I'm supposed to be at a hockey game in Tokyo. This could be doable. 8 hours apart events, both in Tokyo. That should be able to be done. And then I got another hockey game the next day. And then I got equestrian, dressage, I believe, on Friday. And then Saturday, weightlifting in Tokyo. That's my last event. At Olympic Park, I'm going to make it an all-day thing. And then the following Sunday, I'm going to take off. And then Monday, I climb Mount Fuji. Again, that'll be August 2nd, 2021. And then I check out. I was thinking about going to Hiroshima and visiting or something on the anniversary, which will be the 6th will actually be like on a Friday next year. Okay. So I don't know if I'm going to want to even stay that long. So I'll definitely be coming home, because I like being home way before closing ceremonies. Let me give a shout out to my girlfriend. She brought me these awesome cookies. They smell delicious. I got to put them back in their container. Cold Chargers. Chocolate milk. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about? Well, I hope you're all doing well. Stay safe, stay home. Thank you to all those nurses and doctors and the people who mop the floors in the hospital. No one talks about, because without them, it'd be worse, And also thank you to all the to-go people, like working at Jameson's, Martin and Tony and Effie and Adis and Eleni, all these people, and Sal and Armando and Dave in the kitchen. All those guys, they fed me 3 times, 3 meals. I mean, I got tons of food, but you got to have something off a grill, once in a while. So shout out to all those to-go people in the world and all the people working in the grocery stores. If I couldn't have my milk and bagels and lox and cream cheese, especially that cream cheese, shout out to Mike Jones. What would I do? I'd be like freaking out. I've been spending my time on this sofa here watching Netflix and Seventh Heaven videos. That's my buddy's band, Richard Hoffer's band, Seventh Heaven. Check them out. So hopefully everybody's, being good, and call your friends and neighbors. I spoke to a friend of mine, Sadhu, I think is his name, in India just now on Facebook. He got deported about 1.5 years ago by the government of the United States, but he was my buddy's next door neighbor, and I loved the guy, man. He was great, and he's in India, and he's got a new baby girl, and they're kind of locked down in the city, and Ahmedabad or something. Forget. I think he said it was Sahamesbad, or I should have remembered that. But shout out to Sadhu. And Everyone else out there, sayonara.